In all honesty, I didn't dream that any of them would have the longevity they have. In those days, we just hoped that the books would sell for a while, we would keep our jobs and be able to pay the rent. In a million years, we couldn't have thought that one day I'd be addressing a whole group of people about them, and there'd be movies, and there'd be articles in the paper. We would have thought we were dreaming. It couldn't have happened.
Thanks for everything.
Well, Stan, you're doing a very good job with the movies and in the comic books. I have a two-part question. Of the 70s Spider-Man live actions, do you remember the one with the transformable robot and the jet car? Will that ever be English dubbed?
I heard Spider-Man live action. This one I don't get. Max, are you here? Did you hear that question? Okay, you know it. You go I don't know, could you clarify the question a little bit? Yeah. Wait, what live action series in the 70s?
Well, you dubbed it Spider Ninja.
Was that a Japanese one?
Yeah.
I don't remember any American Spider Ninja. Was there one? Do you know Mac? Mac knows everything. Now I don't hear you. Come here. Everybody whispers around here. Oh yeah, I said the Japanese one. I gotta tell you a funny thing about that. Since you're in here. Is he over there? Somebody there is playing tricks on me. Anyway, the Japanese did a whole series of Spider-Man movies, television shows. And I've seen them, and they were very well done, but there's one thing about them that I never could get over. Everyone was the same. It had the same formula. Here's how it opened up. Peter Parker was wandering along somewhere, and suddenly he'd see a very evil, giant robot who was doing bad. The robot was about 30 feet high, and it was destroying something. So Peter would run somewhere, and all of a sudden, another robot would rise out of the ground, and that was Peter's, that was Spider-Man's. He would jump into that robot, and then the two robots would fight, and in the end, Spider-Man's robot beat the evil one. And that was the story. Next week, there was another episode. Peter Parker is walking along. I swear, they were all the same formula. There was always a bad robot. Peter would get into his good robot, and he'd fight the bad one. But what I don't understand is, what was the question?
Will it ever be English dubbed on DVD for the American audience?
I don't know if he would necessarily know, but if it is, I bet we could get him to put it on his website, therealstanlee.com. That would be someplace to check back for that answer. Also, if you guys don't know about his YouTube channel, World of Heroes, you need to subscribe because there's going to be all sorts of good stuff on there. And Twitter is @RealStanLee. And here is the gentleman who would like to shake your hand.
She's awesome.
Yeah!
By the way, thank you so much. She's got all my little websites written here, and I think she was told, don't forget to mention this. Did you forget any of
But
that?
I subscribe, so I imagine most of these people are
Then, no,
just in case.
wait a minute, to be a good salesman.
Yes.
You subscribe to what?
Dan, let me tell you, I subscribe to your YouTube channel, World of Heroes.
And what else?
And I also follow you on Twitter, @TheRealStanLee.
Any Anything else?
Well, sometimes.
I did not know that.
That's scary.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
Need to get my stand fill. I go to therealstanley.com.
Should we pause a minute to give them time to make notes?
I got it.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thank all of you. And now that you know how the word means, you can all join me in shouting,
Excelsior! Yeah. Yeah.
That was awesome. So cool.